Unashamed Spirit Empress shirt. Ken has truly given up attracting a mate. Thank you so much, my dear viewers. Today we're going to be playing 1.9 Hero Tombstone Hero Bar Barrel Clone Cycle. Now this is actually going to be one of the hardest challenges I've ever done on this channel because Hero Tombstone is so situational. Yesterday I played Hero Tombstone with Goblin Curse and Zap, and my plan was to, clear out any swarm cards with the Goblin Curse and Zap that they play, and then let the Hero Tombstone try and get to the tower. I also had Clone just in case it made sense. But something I've realized about this card is that it is almost always worth it to go Clone. Okay, let's go like this real quick. It is almost always worth it to go Clone because not only do you get like, what? Hang on, Bat, you need to start hitting that. I'm actually gonna go like this to try and not take 1,000 plus damage on my tower. One of the things about the card is obviously it does 500 damage, right, by itself. Like, one of its best features is that what it is a tank that spawns skeletons and spawns skeletons when it dies. You can see why Clone would be good with that. Not because you get two dudes that do 500 damage, that's great, but it's because of the waves of skeletons you can get. So, if I can get value out of my skeleton queen king thing, and then I can out of the tombstone, and then I can play this queen thing, then I go for a clone, it's nasty, and usually they have to spend more elixir than I spent. So let's go with this here in case he goes for a balloon, and then just counter this with a hero bar barrel. The reason I go with hero bar barrel as well is because having evo skeletons is just not worth it in this deck. I already have a skeleton spawner, I don't need both. I'm gonna play Berserky in the back this lane, and what I'm thinking is he's probably almost definitely going to go for a balloon, so let's pop this in the other lane at the same time to try and, counter this really cheap, knowing that I have my broken Evo Ice Spirit as value there, and I doubt he'll go freeze. If he does, he'd be an idiot. And we take no damage, we clone in the other lane, and little bro is done for. Let's hit him with the well played, mandatory of course. And that's a great thing. See, as much as it would have been cute to go for a hero bar barrel, a goblin curse zap on that skeleton army, and I would have got a ton of goblins, the thing is, clone is more versatile. As much as goblin curse and zap is great, fuck, I'm just gonna clone again for the vibes. As much as goblin curse and zap is fun and great, the clone is actually just better in a lot of situations, because you can literally just brute force. Alright, let's make sure we defend this. Him having freeze is kind of scary, but if I just play all my shit in weird positions, he probably can't freeze at all. He basically froze it all there. I don't know how the fuck he did that, but he's still not going to make it. Oh, that's cute, little bro. Why don't you just pack it up, okay? Put the fries in the bag. It was cute. You tried. You tried your best. You tried your darndest, clone. I mean, arrows. I dare you, little bro. You know what? I might even feel generous to let you get that tower. I might just because you've been such a good boy. Let's go with this spirit to distract, this spirit to distract, and oh, go! Balloon, quick! Roll out! Freeze now! And the Bat Horde's gonna kill it, and he's forced to freeze that, and there's not enough time, so let's hit him with the well played. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking, right? The clone, now, that was a weird, situational, I knew I could defend and attack at the same time, but the clone gets, it's not about winning in, one push, it's about, you always get chip damage they don't expect with the clone. Nice try, Squeaker. Let's hit him with this shit to know. What the fuck is Daniel, what the hell was that? Why am I going... Daniel, relax, little bro. Relax, okay? I'm just trying to explain the strategy right now, okay? Be a good boy for a second. You're not going to do jack shit. Let's be honest. Jack Daniels today, Jack Daniels yesterday, Daniel today. Fucking freeze in both games. What the hell's even going on? Is this guy playing a troll dick? I mean, I really hope so. That would be kind of funny. It's clone. Just to be a fuckwit. And he's going to tornado at the same exact moment. And honestly, I might just pop the thing here. Fuck it, let's pop the thing. I hope the Dark Goblin dies for the love of God. And it's not gonna die. Okay, Fies. Oh, it did die, thank God. Okay, I would have loved to go clone, but I'm a moron and I used it earlier. At least Evo Ice Spirit might buy me enough time, because Lumberjack will retarget and the Dagger Duchess has nothing going for it. So let's go for a clone here. Let's clone all the skeletons. Loki forgot that the Dark Goblin does splash damage. And I think the Dark Goblin will kill once it's in the rage, so I'm gonna go for a Berserky instead of a Spirit, and he tried it! Daniel, what the fuck is going on, bro? Just let me explain why the strategy is so fun and trolly. So, the Skeleton Queen King thing, I don't know what gender it is going to be really good with clone, right? That's what I'm thinking, right? It's even better when I defend a counter push with Tombstone, pop that shit out, go with Bats and Berserky, and then clone. It's just a lot of units, even if they... What the hell is going on? Why is everybody playing the same shit? So, you know what? Little bro has freeze. Go for it, bro. Go for it. I would love for you to freeze. Okay, I think he's finally growing up and realizing, hey, that's not the smartest play. Alright, let's go for a clone here. He's so lucky that double elixir just hit. Let's go for a Fire Spirit to clear that out. But look how much damage this thing does, right? Bang. It does a deceiving amount of damage. And that's the basis in which... Prediction. That's the basis in which that I'm creating this strategy, I guess. Alright, at least he used that, because that's going to be annoying. And let's go like this for his balloon, go for this for the bats. Nice try. Oh my god, did they just push it past the balloon? No, they didn't. I'm the best. Even, why would I ever question myself? Absolutely pathetic excuse for a freeze. Just go for bats here. Pop the Tombstone ability. And this is another great example. They go with Balloon. Spawn the ability. Now he has to deal with that shit. They go with a Hog Rider. Spawn the ability. Counter push. Like, it's so annoying. Look at all the, like, troops I get. And even if he goes for a tornado, it didn't even kill the other wave of skeletons. Meanwhile, the first one's still spawning skeletons, and it still has more skeletons when it dies. So it's just, like, so many waves. It's so annoying. Gotta BM Daniel. But keep in mind, when your opponents go Dark Goblin at the bridge and then freeze first play, you can't really give your dick too much credibility. So let's see what happens against Richie Rich 69 from Schleim Time. Somebody with a juvenile name like that, you just know they've got the most toxic emotes. What the hell? What is this game? Why is the same thing happening every fucking game? If this guy has freeze, then this game is absolutely rigged. Like, there is no way I'm versing Balloon, Lumberjack, freeze thrice! Back to back to back! Now, Little Bro is not lucky, because I'm so good at defending, and he's unlucky to match me, but he is lucky that I didn't have my Hero Tombstone at the start there, because if I did, let's just say his asshole would not be the same afterwards. Anyway, I need to remember to check clan descriptions, by the way, after this. Fuck's sakes, I just realized what this guy's playing. I think he's got Bowling, and he's got Tornado, he's got Freeze, I'm pretty sure, he's got Barb Barrel. This is not a fun matchup, but we should be able to make it work if we can time... Get back in the Hero Barb Barrel, good boy. If we can time our attack at the same time, like, all I need to do is get one good Tombstone pull on a Balloon and Lumberjack defense, pop that shit as a counter push, and get a good clone. Alright, he's definitely gonna go for it. I think one of my best plays I can do against the Balloon is going for those early bats before they have a chance to react. Okay, he went for the Paratrooper. I'm absolutely gonna go for this here. Now, does he have freeze? Moment of glory. Okay, he didn't reveal it. He spent a lot of elixir. It's counter push time, baby. Let's go for a Barb Barrel. I need to get clone down. I absolutely need to get clone down. He's probably gonna go with a tornado. Oh no, he used it on the bats! Clone! Holy moly! Best strategy of all time. Both of them doing 500 damage. And he actually does have freeze, but it doesn't matter because all the skeletons pop out. Little Bro doesn't even know what planet he's on. Enjoy that, Richie Rich. See you in the lobby, Little Bro. Now, the thing about these naive Balloon freeze players is they always think they have a chance. Which, of course, we know that Richie Rich from Schleim Time is fucking dunzo. Oh, he's playing this dick. Alright, so this guy's kind of hoping that he can just win the game with one big push, which, I'm not gonna lie, he probably has a very fighting chance of doing. So, you know, I'm gonna drop an early clone here to try and show that, hey, I got a dog in this fight too. And then let's go for this over here to pull. And then let's go for a Barb Barrel. Let's go with this for the bats. Holy fuck, that's a bit of a push. Ice Spirit, please jump. Oh, God. Oh, mother trucker. Let's... Oh. Wait a second, chat. He's gonna take my tower here, and there's nothing I can do about it. So let's just accept that, and go Balloon again. I knew you would, you greedy goblin. Let's go for an Evo Ice Spirit like this. What? Blood? What is Diddy Blood doing? It's not gonna work out. Now, he is going to go with a P.E.K.K.A. And it's gonna be in front of his Ice Wizard, and I'm gonna be honest, it's gonna be fucking annoying. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna go with these behind, go with this to distract the Ice Wizard. Okay, that's not what I expected him to do. I'm going to clone. I think it's worth it. Like, I get double the bats. They're going to help kill the Lumberjack. Or at least force that out. Now, the question is, will he go for a Balloon in the base? He'll go for it there. Okay, let's make sure we pull this as far as we can. Then we go for distraction cards for all that shit back there so it doesn't splash my bats. He used his Tornado, and he is going to go for a freeze. I would have loved to go... Okay, he did get the Skelly Trooper down, and somehow it's locked on my tower. Thank God it does less to towers. Oh my God, what? The King Tower's just not hitting the Baby Dragon. Okay, that was an interesting Lumberjack. I don't think he expected me to defend. Berserky? Okay, this is really, really bad. Now, the only way I win this is I set up a Tombstone, cycle to a second Tombstone, and pop the ability. Okay, this is really good. So let's go like this. Let's go like this. And then let's pop an ability here. Hopefully he goes for an Ambitious Freeze. He does. He's naive. Okay, now the thing is he can still, of course, get the... Like, I think he's going to be able to defend just fine here. But let's go for a clone anyway. I think it's worth it. The fucking amount of Evos he has defending this is just annoying as fuck. Let's go like this and this. Ooh, crud. Alright. Alright, chat. Let's do this whole thing even and hope we can attack and defend at the same time. Because otherwise I am absolutely fucked. That's the way to put it politely. Oh shit. Okay, let's not do that thing even. 16 seconds left? Okay, well, there's only one thing I can do here, and that rhymes with this. Oh, I missed. Ow! Ah! It's just, why am I put against Balloon Freeze every fucking game? It makes no sense. How many cards are there? There's 121. There's that many evolutions. There's that many heroes. But my matchmaking is all the same. Balloon, Lumberjack, Freeze. Balloon Lumberjack, please! Balloon Lumberjack, please! All playing the same! Oh my god, bro, it makes no sense. We're the Durangos crew, and I'm playing Durango. No one wants to join your clan, bro. No one. How is Master the leader? I just don't understand. All hail Aiden Joshua Barron. Swag 5 is banished from this clan. I want Owen Stephen Larson. What the fuck does that even mean, little bro? If I get a 5-star in this, the lemon's going in my asshole.